Well, you could have the chance to see the great invention, coming up here in Rochester.
Yeah, hundreds of robots, gizmos, and other innovations will be on display at RIT. It's once again the Imagine RIT weekend. Jennifer Johnson getting a look at some of those big next things. Hey, Jen.
Hi, there is more here than just food, and I promise we'll talk about that. I just posted some video of a flying car to my Facebook and Twitter accounts. We'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit. But I'm a sucker for the food, and this is twofold, if you will. Kayla and Sean are here. We're talking about a chocolate manufacturing cell, and we'll talk about the science behind it coming up in just a moment and how it works. But you guys here on the RIT campus aren't just focusing on what you are learning, but there's an outreach component to it also, isn't there?
Yes, absolutely. So our primary goal is to promote manufacturing. However, the biggest thing for us right now is to actually focus on 4 different primary people groups, and basically what that'll do is we hope to create relationships with each of those groups that will eventually stem out to the high school students in the area as well as high school educators, and our primary focus is through the STEM disciplines. And that's basically what our cell was to do. Statistics have shown that right now the current way that classrooms are being ran with a lecture base is just not working.
Right.
And so here,
hands-on, right?
Hands-on, exactly. And that's a huge approach here at RIT as well as within CAST. So for us, our biggest focus was to create some sort of visual aid that's going to really attract students.
Let's see it. Sean, walk me through. We're making some chocolate, right?
Yeah, so here we have, our working concept model of our cell that's going to produce individual chocolate bars. And the big thing for us...
And right now, by the way, it's not chocolate. This is still practice, right?
Yes. Yeah, we have our 3D printed positives of the representation of the chocolate bars. So as you can see, it goes home to the location where a double boiler would be. The syringe sucks up the chocolate, goes over to the conveyor. Each individual mold is dispensed. Then the chocolate is injected into the molds, or what will be. And then it runs through the cooling system along the conveyor, where the mold is then flipped out and the chocolate and molds are separated. So then you wind up with your final product.
And eventually a little chocolate bar.
Exactly. So the big thing for us, as Kayla mentioned, is the STEM program. But from a design aspect, it was breaking it down into each individual components, because there are a lot of schools across the country and in New York that have STEM programs. But we, being able to focus and break down into just science, just technology, just engineering, just mathematics, and have a key component physically and visually represented through the cell is really our main aspect. So we have everything from the programming, the electronics, the math and science that goes behind it, the machining. So tying all that together to build our working cell.
And make chocolate. Imagine RIT, Saturday, 10 to 5. Guys, back to you.
Jennifer, thank you.